Good day. My name is Dema Arbiones from BSHM2A, and I'm here to present the steps in taking the complaint, why do guests complain, tips for delivering exceptional customer or guest service, tips on how to greet customer, and last is the tips in dealing with the complaints. Steps in taking the complaint. Step 1. When a customer first make a complaint, take a step back. It can be difficult to remain impassive in the face of criticism, but an emotional response will only serve to irritate the customer further. Step 2. Give the customer your full attention and listen to the whole problem before responding. Put yourself in their shoes. If you had a problem, you would want someone to listen to you. Appearing disinterested or attempting to argue back will only exacerbate the situation. Step 3. Don't jump the gun. You might deal with complaint on a regular basis and may have handled a similar situation before. However, for the customer, their complaint is unique to them. Step 4. Try to understand. In the face of a complaint, it is easy to be defensive, particularly if you don't believe you're at fault. However, you have to put yourself in the customer's shoes. If you were on receiving end of their experience, would you be personally satisfied? Step 5. Always use your initiative when dealing with complaints. If the blame lies with one particular member of staff, it is often best to remove the customer from their presence. This can diffuse tension and emotion and help the customer to reevaluate their anger. Step 6. Never pass the customer around from person to person. Each complaint should ideally be handled by one staff member. Why do guests complain? There is only one reason why guests complain. Guests complain when they do not receive what they thought they should have received. In other words, their expectations were not met. Guests generally expect friendly service, clean, well-maintained facilities, and a level of quality in line with what they paid. Failure to provide this will result in guest dissatisfaction, which may lead to a complaint. If it does, this is a signal that others are probably feeling the same way but not telling you. Tips for delivering exceptional customer service. Number 1. Respond quickly. When a customer has a problem or issue they need resolved, a wait of even a day can seem like a lifetime. Often, even delays that sort can be enough to send them to a competitor. Customer want fast and prompt service. That means you should provide 24/7 customer service. Phone call should be immediately answered, and emails need to be responded to within the hour. Number 2. Use the right employees. Customer service takes skills when dealing with anger. Dissatisfied customers, your customer service employees need to be able to resolve their complaints. Make them happy and keep them as paying customer. This is no easy task. Number 3. Listen. Good customer service usually happens through listening. In fact, most customer service representatives should be listened most of the time. Hearing out what the customer problem is exactly and determining what would be the best solution. Most customers with complaints don't just want a resolution, they want to know that their issue has been heard and that the company will take steps to prevent it from happening again. Number 4. Exceed customer expectation when you're not resolving a customer complaint or problem. Go above and beyond. Your customer expect that their issue will be fixed. That should be the bare minimum service that you provide. Number 5, respect your customers. Even when an issue is resolved, customers want to know that their business is appreciated. Your employees need to be friendly, courteous, and speak with customer on a professional level. Customer service that resolve problem in an impersonal, cold way will still be seen as poor. Number 6, don't ignore the little things. Sometimes, little things can have a big impact. Using the customer's name, asking them how their day has been, or proactively calling them after a purchase to find out if there are any issues can all be used to increase customer satisfaction. Tips on how to greet customers. When entering a hotel, most guests want to see an employee make a genuine effort to acknowledge and assist them. Greeting the guests can often be the most important aspect to have a repeat business. Take these 5 tips to ensure your guests never walk out your door dissatisfied. Number 1, smile with your greeting. Guests want to hear words of greeting and see a smile. If the employee at the door appears grumpy and doesn't even offer a simple "Hello, welcome to the Hotel X," the guests will most likely start their experience off in the wrong mood. Number 2, stop what you are doing. A guest should be greeted within 30 seconds of entering your hotel. Stand up from your task and offer a smile and words of greeting. After offering assistance, you can return back to your other task. Number 3, show, don't tell. When the guest enters your hotel, they will most likely inquire about a specific accommodation. Take time to answer right away his or her inquiries, or if possible, show them exactly the types of room available. Number 4, ask questions. Take a moment to ask further regarding his needs, often imperative questions. Number 5, dress professionally, because you will be the first face that a prospective guest sees. Be sure to dress and act professionally. Avoid wearing provocative outfits that may offend guests. Tips for dealing with complaints. Number 1, try to remain calm when dealing with a complaint, even if the customer become irate or confrontational. Your ultimate aim is to turn their negative experience into a positive one. But arguing back will only make the situation worse. Number 2, complaints should always be resolved as quickly as possible. The aim is to make the customer feel as though their problem is being treated as a priority, without being rushed. Number 3, keep comprehensive records of all customer complaints from the initial problem to the eventual solution. You can then periodically assess these records, identifying any common complaints and taking steps to improve company processes. Number 4, all customer-facing staff members should be trained to deal with complaints. If possible, give your employees some authority when it comes to issuing refunds or other consolatory gestures. Forcing the customer to wait for a manager can make a bad situation worse. And that's all. Thank you.